I'm really looking forward to this year. It's a really important year. We've got the Professor Graham Donaldson review coming out for the national curriculum in Wales. That will be absolutely essential. If we're going to change for the next generation of young people, we need the national curriculum to incorporate PE as a core subject. We've been talking a lot about physical literacy, and we need to see physically literate young people in Wales. Young people who feel able, confident and can have fun through physical activity, and then will have the skills and confidence to be able to do that later on in life. We know there's still so much more we have to do. There's so many young people that aren't taking part due to a number of inequalities. We've got the child poverty agenda that we need to tackle. But it won't just be about Sport Wales. This will be a call for action to all of our partners and to those that we invest in to really take on board how they can remove some of the barriers that we know are preventing people from taking part in participation. We have put 1.5 million into a new scheme, which was aptly called Calls for Action, and we'll be announcing in the next couple of months the partners that we'll be working with. We've already seen great examples where we're working with RCT Homes, we're working with some of the youth and crime commissioners. So these are the projects that we will be looking forward to investing in next year. I'm absolutely delighted that we've signed this new agreement between ourselves and Health. I genuinely believe that if we are really going to make a big difference for the health of the nation, then we actually need to get people to recognise the importance of physical activity. I believe that getting people active is the foundations of a great health service, and we have the ability to do that in Wales. If we're going to recognise the power of this agreement, then it has to become more action rather than just words. So we'll be expecting to see partners looking at how they can create more opportunities like walking football, like the Breeze network that we're now seeing with more and more people cycling. So these are some of the great opportunities that have been established, but we know we have a lot more to do. I think we know we've got to recognise that we still face financial challenges. Everybody in the public sector is going through difficult times, and it's not a time for us to put our heads in the sand. Actually, if we look at how we work and we work in a different way, I think we could come out as a stronger sector. We need to look at how we're delivering community sport, and that'll be a priority for us this year. We'll be talking to our partners about how they can turn this word collaboration that we hear a lot, turn that into action, how we can actually see efficiencies and different ways of working coming to the fore. I think one of the other big challenges that we're going to face in 2015 is the cuts to our local partners, where sport and leisure is seen as an easy option for some of the cost savings, but actually, in my view, that's very short-sighted. We need now, as a sector, to stand strong and invest in local communities. We need to make sure that they have the places to play and places to get active, and that means that we may need to look at a different way of investing. We need to look at how we work with the right people in the right places, and we need to have the right agreements in place. That doesn't mean that we won't see any closures. I recognise that that's going to have to happen, but we also need to make sure we protect what we have, because once they're gone, I know we won't see them again. Although I've talked about many of the challenges we face, I do genuinely believe sport in Wales is in a very good place. We have much to look forward to. We've got the Rugby World Cup coming to us, and as you know, as a nation, we'll all be out supporting the team. Fingers crossed, as a big fan, that we actually qualify for our first major event for the football. And then we go on, we've got the Velathon, we've got the Cardiff Half Marathon. Let's hope that that becomes the biggest half marathon in the UK, and then we've got the World Championships coming in 2016. So there's much for us to look forward to. I believe we've got a great reputation in hosting major events and delivering major events. So I look forward to us getting the report from Glasgow 2014 and maybe seeing if there's an opportunity for Wales to bid for a 2026 Games. Unfortunately, the decision won't be mine, the decision will be Welsh Government's, but I genuinely believe that that could be something that could bring the nation together and give us something to look forward to. We are a proud and sporting nation, so why not? I suppose in summary, 2015 is a very important year for us. The curriculum review will be vital for the next generation of young people. If we don't play our part in the health crisis, then I think we're missing a trick. I genuinely believe sport is part of our DNA, so hosting major events and getting behind the team and showing that passion is vitally important to us. But I just really look forward to another successful year. We know, like all great sporting nations, you can't live on your past. You have to go forward, look for that innovation, look for how you can improve on the success you've had. And I truly believe we can do that, and that we'll become a very active, prosperous and confident nation.